And then the camera pans to the mirror and the boy isn't there. He's a vampire. Oh no, he's pretend. Oh, poo's coming out of me.
That's the sequel. Yeah. That's Mondays at Tiffany's.
Mondays at
Monday
Tiffany's.
morning.
What is that man doing on the rug?
Was that Cab played by Jodie Foster?
That is Jodie Foster,
Okay,
the
yeah.
cab.
Glad she's getting
She's
some
an
work.
adult cab now, though. She is a limo, but she's method acting a cab.
Glitter Plus.
Syrupy Tubcast, oh my lord, it's a Syrupy Tubcast all aboard. Melissa Joan Hart, it's Chabelle, that's Lacey, that Syrupy Tub real sure is tasty. Oh my god, what is wrong with me?
Hello, Syrupys, and welcome back to Syrupy Tubcast, all of the 12y Tuppy Christmases. I'm looking at you and I'm looking at the camera. So.
Yeah, we're a multimedia studio now.
We are.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's not much fanfare we have to do with the syrup, is there?
No.
We come on in and we go through a Lifetime adjacent movie.
Lifetime, Hallmark, made for television.
Yes.
Like, I think last week ours was made for CBS. It was made for...
Was it?
Yeah, it was mainstream television. But it was 1990. So it was the Olivia one, I think, was made for, like, a mainstream network in its day.
More importantly, we're still doing Christmas.
It's Christmas every month.
Because it's Syrupy Tub Roast.
Yeah, Syrupy Tub Roast. And we are... Is this Christmas in July? It's Christmas in July.
This is Christmas in July, I believe.
And we're having a second... We're
going to have a DP of July Christmas.
We're going to get extra syrupy tub.
Yeah.
I was about to say extra gravy, but it's not. It's syrup.
Yeah. It's brown, but it's...
Why? Yeah. I still don't understand why it's Syrupy Tub Roast, but hey.
Because it's gelatinous.
I know.
If there were to be a chicken in there, it would look gelatinous.
I keep thinking it's beef. Like it's just a can of beef and you squeeze it out like a can of chum.
It's a whole chicken with the bones and everything.
That's right. Yeah.
It goes plop out onto the table.
Oh.
So we're returning to a Lifetime Hallmark movie favourite.
This is a Lifetime, an actual Lifetime.
This is an actual Lifetime. Yeah. It's somebody who has been mentioned. She's not one of the faces of Syrupy Tubcast.
But
she is a poster on a wall in Mariah's book.
She is.
Which means that in Mariah's eyes, she is famous.
She is famous.
So she will hire her to partake in some Christmas
Also, she's a number of books on the shelf behind.
Yeah, she's somewhere over there. That's Kylie. I think she's just off screen, actually.
Yeah, she's just here.
She's being shy.
She'll be in one of those. I think she's in my shot.
Yes, she would be. So we are doing, if I can actually get my information, it's all gone away. We are doing Sundays at Tiffany's.
Yes.
Which originally was a James Patterson novel.
Well.
With Gabrielle Charbonnet.
Yes.
Heaven.
Yes.
I feel like you may have some more info on this.
A little bit.
And it was turned into a Lifetime movie in 2010, starring Alyssa Milano and what's her name from Greece? So Rizzo. And it was directed by, this is very exciting, Mark Pisnarski.
Yes.
Who turns out was the namesake of a character on Veronica Mars.
Oh,
Piz,
really?
because he was the director of the first 2 episodes. And then they've gone, that's not a real name. We're going to name a character after you.
Yeah.
And so the character's name was Stosh Pisnarski.
Oh my God.
And short for Piz. And he became the other love interest.
Oh my God.
So it was one versus the other.
That's amazing.
He was the other.
I love this.
So, yeah. He was probably the healthier of the two. But she chose the other one. Anyway.
Oh dear.
And it also stars Eric Winter, who is in lots of different things as Hot Man.
Oh, is that who that man is?
He's in like a 911-ish. What's he in? Let's actually.
I don't know.
He's in one of the big ones. The Rookie.
The Rookie. And who's the other one? Like the not love interest.
Ivan Sergey was actually Rose McGowan's love interest on the final season of Charmed.
Oh, that's where he's from.
And then he said, I'm never working with her again. I'll work with Alyssa on this Christmas movie. And I feel like he's been in other things as well.
He's been in heaps of things, but nothing memorable. You know, he's got one of those heads.
He's one of those heads.
He's one of those heads where you go, I think you're meant to be attractive, but I don't know why I'm...
Oh, Jack and Jill, The Opposite of Sex, Crossing Jordan.
Crossing Jordan.
Remember her?
Oh, yeah, I do remember her. Peanut Head.
Yes. And I think he was actually maybe Tori Spelling's husband in BH 90210.
Oh my God.
One of the husbands. in the
BH.
reboot, like the recent one.
Yes.
BH.
BH. Why are we now up to 3 reboots?
I know. Beverly Hills 90210. BH.
BH.
Yeah.
BH.
Yeah.
Bull Hills. Well, anyway, shall we begin James Patterson's Sundays at
Yes.
Tiffany's? Because that comes up first. That's the first thing you see is James
Yes.
Patterson's Sunday of Tiffany's. Oh, do you need to sing me in?
Oh, do I for this one? I don't think we do for this
Yeah,
one.
don't we do?
I can do a Fab Nopsis.
Before that, I went into a James Patterson co-writing Google hole, and I'm like, I'm never starting this movie because he has written.
Does he have one with Reese?
He's yes, got one with Reese.
Does he actually? Because I knew she did a collab recently.
Yeah,
I thought it was Harlan Coben.
Oh, maybe she was Harlan.
Let's say
Coben.
it was him.
He did one with. I think he did one with the President Clinton.
Oh.
Like.
And when you say he did one with the president,
Like a
so
book.
that could mean if you right, a book.
I think he's done one with Dolly.
Oh.
He's done several with other writers who are like a person I've met and done a writing class with, Candace Fox, who's one of Australia's best crime writers. He's done a few with her.
Cousin of Bernard, I'm sure.
And yeah, so he's got this whole thing where I think he goes, I'll let it be a thing about this, and then that person goes off and writes it. So this was a YA novel.
Yes,
Originally.
okay. And then he just pops his name on and takes credit.
Yeah, and then the other, like, so this woman he wrote it with, she's written this, and then she started. They together allegedly started a
Mondays at Tiffany's.
No, it was like a YA kind of sexy witch series that never really took off. And then she did her own sexy witch series under a different name.
Okay.
And she's done a few of those, and one of them was due in 2016, and the third novel has been announced but never come out.
Okay.
That's according to the wiki. Anyway, that was my wiki hole, and now we can begin. Anyway, James Patterson has written crime stuff.
Yeah, he's an author who has been successful.
Yeah, is he the? I think he's also the what's his guy? Yeah, that guy. Is it Alex Cross? Is that?
Oh,
one of his
maybe, yeah.
detectives? Yeah.
It sounds like it could be he.
Yeah.
For some reason, I had the Michelin Man in my head. He's also the Michelin Man.
It's also the Michelin Man. James Patterson is also Melissa Joan Hart's real life father.
I think funnily enough, he was like a lobster farmer or something.
lobster
random.
farmer?
Yeah. We might have to look at the Melissa Joan Hart autobiography. Melissa Explains It All.
Oh my god!
Which is also on the show.
Once you say lobster farmer, I'm like, oh my god, we can do all of Best Medicine, which is the remake of Doc Martin with Josh Charles, and that's set in a lobster fishing village, which also stars Annie Potts.
Oh, I love Annie Potts.
And
she's probably been in something with Melissa Joan Hart.
With probably many of them,
yeah.
but yeah, and also Dee Conn from Grease.
Who I'm sure has also probably been in something.
Well, you know,
with
Rizzo
Melissa
from
Joan
Grease is in
Hart.
this one.
Exactly.
All right, so you're going to fabnopsize me?
Should we just go a classic? A fabnopsis. A fabnopsis. It's a Syrupy Alyssa Milano fabnopsis.
Yes. Here in our 12 tubs of syrup.
Yes. Jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle. Fancy New York Christmas.
Oh.
Stock image Christmas.
Yes.
It's very much stock footage Christmas, which I was enjoying. Stock at Channing, amazing. She's badly framed and wanders out of shot on the phone. Children. And they're playing Scattergrease. So 1991. I was like, this green screen is almost as bad as the one I use in my other podcast. Like, seriously, like, I do a bad green screen for Adam Richard Has a Theory when I'm recording at home, and it is wildly bad. Like, sometimes the thing comes through on my t-shirt.
When you're wearing your bright green t-shirt.
No, I try not to wear something that's going to blend into the background of the green or the blue that I replace it with. And so sometimes it's a yellow, and yellow's got a bit, is in green. So it's like, just pop these things on your boob.
We're doing some colour theory.
I know. And I thought it was ironic at the beginning that the director of photography credit comes up, so we know who to blame for the shitfulness of the bad green screen
as well.
Like, because Soccer Jennings wandering around the corner. I'm like, this is not a good start. Like, this is a bad start to this movie. Stockard goes into a shop to fix a poster for some cabaret thing, some musical or something that's on. It's a woman in a pretty white dress, and she just goes and fixes it. That becomes important later on, I discovered.
Yes.
And I was like, oh no, I'm going to get confused between this and this episode of Elsbeth that I watched before it, where Patti LuPone was doing a terrible cabaret show.
Yes, I love that. I am hoping that there is a return of what was Alyssa's character name?
Oh, because she was in it twice.
Pupetta. I'm like, we need Pupetta to come back. Pupetta and Patti in prison. Pupetta and Patti in prison. That's...
I mean, look, if Tracy Ullman can play two different characters, then absolutely.
Tracy can be the warden. She can be the freak in Pupetta and Patti in prison.
I know the prison is going to be full of people from
that's our next show.
That's our next show.
We just take all the bad people from Elsbeth and put them in prison.
Put them back in. So yes, now it's Sunday ice cream time. They go out for Sunday ice creams in a fancy restaurant, Christmas Eve, 1990, which explains the categories.
Yes.
Very good verisimilitude.
Yes.
Because I was like, immediately I was like, oh my God, remember the 90s? We all did categories. We were mad for it. Now, the boy child, because there's two children, who is older, asks the girl to explain what is going on at a table. Mm-hmm. And she makes up some stuff, like she's a human ChatGPT.
She is, yes. Yeah. That's where they got the idea from this movie.
Yeah, from this movie. Yeah. They've gone, if you don't know what's going on over there, just make it up. Do you have like a citation for this? I do. I made this up as well. Yeah. I made up what's happening, and I'll give you some fake evidence for it.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Stocko comes back and complains she's been asked to put on a show about singing teenage vampires. Oh. Now, I think this is meant to be a joke.
Okay. A reference to something?
I think it's meant to be either a reference to The Lost Boys, which was a hit movie in the end of the 80s.
Yeah, sure.
Or it's a reference to Twilight.
Yes.
Which was a big thing in 2010 when this came out.
That makes sense.
So I wasn't sure, but it felt weird watching it this week when I just also have been watching on delayed telecast on streaming the Tony Awards, which featured as one of the best musical nominees, The Lost Boys.
Oh, interesting. Very timely. They've got the 90s covered. They've got now covered. Yes. It also took me back to...
Also, lots of wire work.
Yes. It took me back to the ongoing joke in The Nanny that Maxwell Sheffield passed on cats.
Oh, yes.
And that always comes up of like, it was a musical about singing cats. Like, why would I say that?
I wish they could do a reboot of, or not even reboot, just like a reunion episode of The Nanny, just so Maxwell Caulfield can also be like, oh my God, the Jellicle Ball, I could have been mine as well.
Yeah. I think there is a joke somewhere in there that he also passed on Rent. Because I think it's CC going, cats and Rent?
I want to know the actual shows he produces. Like, can you imagine?
I think the only successful one within the show itself, I think there was one that he won a fake Tony for, but the only one that you actually see is Yetta's Letters.
Yetta's Letters. Oh my God.
Which is all based on Grandma Yetta. So he wouldn't have any success without Fran.
He would have. Fran made him.
Yeah.
So, never say no, Stocko, to producing singing vampires. No. It can be a big thing. So they have to leave, and the little girl's sad because it's her birthday.
Yes.
That's why they're having the Sunday. And the boy tricks her into looking in the mirror to see the prettiest girl ever. Oh. They go to get a birthday present from Tiffany's because Mum is practical and believes that true love is a fantasy created by these kind of movies that we're watching right now. And the boy says, in earshot, that true love lasts forever. So Stocko does not seem like the kind of woman who would put up with that shit. No. So obviously he's imaginary.
Yeah. At what point did you realise that he was imaginary?
She never looked at him once. Yeah. And it started to be a burgeoning thing. He was being... For someone who I thought was an older brother, was asking too many questions. Sure. I thought he's too old to be a boyfriend at her being 9, because he's like 14 or something. And I was like, why is he there if he's not the brother? And why is Mum ignoring him?
Because when I was watching it, I was like, they're doing a medium job of this. They're doing an okay job. It's not the first thing you think.
No.
But by the time you get there, you're like, I think that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of all right. But because I thought like he's imaginary and then he was just going to disappear and that was all we were going to see of it, I thought, oh, are we going to discover that she made herself look in the mirror and call herself beautiful? Because that is crazy.
But also Stocky's daughter, that makes sense.
That's true.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weird. Yeah. It's like, oh, we're growing a narcissist right here before our eyes. Then they're playing around in Tiffany's. Like they go around the door 14 times, which becomes a constant refrain for the rest of the movie. I'll try not to go on about it too much because it's boring. And then the camera pans to the mirror and the boy isn't there. He's a vampire. Oh no, he's pretend. So he is pretend. We've worked it out. And then he talks her into wanting a yellow diamond for a wedding ring. She's 9. So she should really be thinking about wedding rings. If you like it and she's 9, you put a ring on it. What is this movie saying?
Hopefully not that.
Hopefully not that. So Mummy Stocko explains to the woman serving her that they're a very theatrical family. I'm like, yeah, we can tell. Because she's, overacting the ring business. Then imaginary guy tells her that he has to go away. And when she turns 10 in 15 minutes. Apparently it's exactly the minute to the minute she was born. Yep. And she's reaching double digits. Like double digits. A DP once
you're not married by the time you're 10.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I've got to go in the lift and leave you to be a spinster forever. So he does. He gets in the lift and he goes up.
He does.
And that's the last she ever sees of him. And she's bashing on the doors. She has a full meltdown.
I will say, I was pretty impressed by the little girl's upset cry. I was like, oh, you're good. Like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I am concerned because Alyssa Milano is a producer on this.
Yes. And what did she do to get that crying?
But I'm like,
did she act?
I was worried. I don't think I'm going to see Alyssa do any scenes as violent as this one in the movie.
Yeah.
And it might be like that time they got Dakota Fanning in a movie with just about anyone really when she was 9 and she was acting like that one with Sean Penn and she's better than him because he's too hammy and she's like right on the level. There's one with Robert De Niro and she's great and he's terrible. And I was like, oh my god, this is terrifying. Also, Robert De Niro keeps getting out acted by child actors. Like, have you seen Taxi Driver?
No.
Like Jodie Foster's running rings around him.
Out acted by the taxi. It's unfortunate.
I know. It's a bad thing. Yeah, Jodie Foster plays the taxi.
That's I assumed.
A teenage taxi.
Yeah.
She's an underage taxi, obviously. Yeah.
Engaged
and underage. Yeah. Anyway, so
engaged and underage. That's a Lifetime movie.
So yeah, she's bashing on the door, screaming for Michael. Michael, his name's Michael. And then the door opens and Stockard Channing makes rookie error number 1 for imaginary friends and talks to Michael, who is not there.
He's not there.
And now the daughter obviously has full imaginary friend trauma.
Yeah.
For the rest of her life, which we find out about because 20 years later, the next scene, Alyssa Milano's getting married. She's having a bachelorette party.
Yes.
A full 30 days before she's due to get married. We only know that because Stockard Channing rings and leaves a message on the answering machine the next day to say, in full exposition mode, it's 30 days until you get married. She's given them all Tiffany bags. Some of them look like they've been borrowed from somewhere and they're really beaten up. Like
That's just the counter from the $2 shop that she put in a Tiffany bag.
I think so. Then they call her fiance Doctor something because he's on TV and now he's doing theatre. and he's being interviewed on TV. Alyssa takes some pills. This is the next morning. Stockard leaves the exposition voice message and how she hasn't planned her wedding even though it's 30 days away.
What are you doing?
Alyssa's fiancé is being a douche on TV. Oh, yeah. And I've worked out that that's his character.
Yes.
Yes, he's a douche. That's it. She's complaining about the shower she had. She gets in the shower, it's freezing. So she rings up to say, there's no hot water.
I was surprised that she was like, she got in the shower. Like, she
Yeah.
was like, the buzzies are out. Like,
buzzies
you
are
don't
out.
see them, but they're out. And I'm in the shower. All right.
Yeah.
Committing.
Yeah, well, she's a producer.
She is.
She
She's
needs
like,
people to watch this
yes,
thing, so
yep.
she's getting the buzzers out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure she had like a boob tube
Yeah,
on
probably.
out of sight.
Yeah. But it was just that extra bit more than they would normally show
Oh, yes.
in a Lifetime movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot in this that's more than...
Yeah.
Although Lifetime did also have I'm Jennifer Love Hewitt and I'm a sex worker, didn't they?
Oh.
Wasn't that a Lifetime series?
Yeah, it could have been.
Yeah, I think it was a whole
Maybe
series
this
on
set the
Lifetime.
tone. And
Yeah,
'cause,
they started to get a bit, woo,
I
let's
know
get
that,
saucy and kill
yes.
Melissa Joan Hart.
I know. Yes. I mean, killing people is fine.
Yeah.
But showing sex is not.
Sex is not okay.
And J-Lo Hugh, as you call her, she did
J-Lo
do a thing.
Ho, I think
J-Lo
you're
Ho did do a thing recently where Alyssa is the person she gets mistaken for.
Oh,
That she said in her whole career, if anyone's like, I know you, it's always Alyssa Milano.
it's the other boobs.
Yeah.
I know those boobs. They're Alyssa Milano's boobs. She's like, no, mine are bigger. She's got a decent set, but mine could blind you. So, I know, ridiculous. So, Alyssa's fiance being a douche on TV while she's complaining about the shower where there's no hot water. And she makes these terrible veiled threats. Like, obviously, this is to remind us that when you grow up, your imagination goes out the window. Because she's like, I'll call the people that you call the
people.
union something, and it's like, oh, you're not good at this at all. Then she offers to get treats for her elderly neighbour's anxious dog, and has put on the lottery for some other old man in the building.
It's the I'm a good person special.
Yes, who's had about 10 wives. Because every single number that he puts on for the lottery is the birthday of an ex-wife. And I'm like, who is this man? I want to know more. We don't find out any more about him. So, douche boyfriend is being extra douchey on TV.
Yes.
And they talk about him proposing to Alyssa on The Tonight Show. So, this is the kind of relationship she's in.
Yeah.
One where she's not part of it.
It's apparent that she has given up on everything.
Yeah.
She's a passenger in her own life.
Yes. Yeah. She hears this in a cab and smiles. And I'm like, is the driver watching television? How is she hearing this in the cab?
Oh.
Why
I
is she
think they
smiling?
do have screens
In the back of the cab?
in the back of cabs, yeah.
Well, and they're tuned to terrestrial television, not just playing ads.
Maybe. I have seen this before.
That's weird.
Maybe it's just a movie thing, but I have seen it in movies
Like,
before.
why are you watching TV in the cab?
Yeah.
That's very strange. She goes to Tiffany's to get her ring resized.
Yes.
And I just presumed it was the yellow one because they don't
'cause he
show
doesn't
it.
know
But
how.
obviously not, because at the end of the movie we find out that's not it. But like, they could have done more to show us that this
Yes.
wasn't the yellow one. Like, even have her look at the yellow one and go, oh, remember the yellow
remember
one?
yeah.
That one's cute. But that's not the one I've got. So weird. And when she's getting it, the woman behind the counter asks, about the TV doctor. and
Yes.
how he's her soulmate.
Yeah.
And she looks stricken.
She does. Yes.
I've never seen anyone look so disaffected and upset. I'm like, I can't tell if this is Alyssa not doing any acting. And just being like,
This is
you've
interesting
got
as well.
lines.
Because when we've obviously watched Alyssa do a few of
Yes.
these, and she's usually 80% committed, I would
Yeah.
say. When I was watching this, I was like, oh, she is coming across a bit stiff. And then it warms up, and I was like, maybe that was a choice.
I think this
She's
is the
actually
character
gone, no, I'm
is like,
kind of-
stop,
yeah,
don't talk to me.
non-committal and a bit,
I don't want to be in this life.
Yes.
But part of it looks like I don't want to be in this scene.
Yeah, maybe this was first day. Maybe she had just seen Little Girl, because it was probably filmed on the same day.
Maybe, she saw the
Yeah.
little girl in the shop and she's like,
You're better than I was.
Jesus. All right, I'm not doing the rest of this movie. I'm getting this cancelled.
Get my boobs out, they won't be able to show it.
So she sees two kids going into Tiffany's after she leaves, and they play with the revolving door.
Yes.
Just for memes. And she's obviously remembering her imaginary friend who got in the lift there and disappeared out of her life forever.
awful.
And then she sees a man across the street looking intensely at her. So she hails a cab. Intense! Like so intense. Like he's put up 4 of them. He's sleeping in them. Like
and he's come out of nowhere. Not even in like a fun magic way. He's just there.
He's just there.
Yeah.
He's just standing on the street, looking across the Toronto street, pretending to be New York because they haven't actually been able to afford to film in New York. They've just done some really crap green screen with stock footage, which is why sometimes the stock hard footage that moves around and stock hard doesn't. So he walks out into traffic and a cab driver yells at him and he's surprised that the cabbie can see him. Then there's a commercial.
Was that cab played by Jodie Foster?
That is Jodie Foster, cab.
Glad she's getting.
She's an adult cab now, though.
Yeah, of course.
And she's got an ad on her for some theatre show.
Yeah. Does she have a TV in the back of her?
Maybe. Yeah. Jodie would have a full.
I think so.
Yeah, and martinis.
Yes.
She's technically she is a limo, but she's method acting a cab.
I thought you were making a lesbian joke about Martina. What's her name?
Oh my god!
And Martina would be.
I saw one of my favorite videos ever of Jodie Foster is captioned "Tell me she's not WLW," which is woman loving woman. Because she's just like she's reading a thing and she's got her glasses in her hand, and then she goes to put them on, and she's holding one arm, the other one arm's folded. She just goes with her tongue and lifts the arm and puts it on her face, and it's just like. Oh, she is so good with that tongue. Yeah. I met a very nice trans man on the weekend who told me how spectacular he was with his tongue from the before times.
Oh, yeah, sure.
When he was a lesbian and now he's a gay man.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It happens.
It happens.
It was, I was impressed though. I was like, I want to see what you could do with
the
that.
Before times.
The before times. Back then. I don't know. He looked quite young. I'm like, the before times were like last Thursday, probably. Yeah. So she catches up with Douchey McDouche Face.
I'm feeling like Valerie Cherish. I'm aware there is a camera and I'm going, Jane.
I've just pretended it's not here.
It's the angle I'm on. What I'm doing is checking that it's watchable because the last time I had an angle, it was
it's fine. That's why we chose this one.
Yeah. That's where the audience is. The Tonight Show. Yeah. One of us is about to propose on the Tonight Show with a not yellow ring.
And anyone who's listening to this on the podcast, we put this up on YouTube.
Yes.
Even though we are butt to face.
We are butt to face.
Which is why we have the same background for once. Yes. Normally we have different backgrounds.
Yeah, because we're in different states.
Anyway, she catches up with Douchey McDouche Face, and he hates that they still call him Dr. Bombay or whatever it's called. He's got some doctor name. But it's also, like, his actor name is unmemorable, as is his doctor name, and I couldn't remember any of them. No. So for me, he's just Douchey. Yeah. Like, that's his only name. He says a bunch of brand names, like Page Six and Barnes & Noble, and I got confused about what this scene meant.
You also know that Alyssa has met this man.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, he's so banal.
He's so dull.
So much.
He's so dull.
And upset about all the wrong things. And you're like, you've dated this man.
You've dated this guy.
You're like,
You've dated several of this guy.
Yes,
You've worked with several of this guy who was gay.
Yeah. Couldn't get on Will and Grace.
Yes. Yeah. So she lies about the wedding plans almost being done.
Yeah.
And then she goes to Stockard's office and she wants to extend the play that this guy that she's getting married to is in, but replace him with George Clooney. And I'm like, is this in case we haven't worked out what kind of TV doctor he is? He's basically George Clooney, but more shallow.
Yes.
Right. Okay. And then it's Say Yes to the Dress time. Yes. Something about Vera Wang and Cameron Diaz, who's getting married to someone. I don't know. And the dress lady keeps saying statement at the start of her sentences, which I think is a character thing. Statement, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, but the statements are boring.
Yeah. This is not a personality.
This is not a personality. And we never see her again, so I don't know why we've decided to stamp her with a personality when many people in the movie don't have one.
Yeah. Stockard Channing is just reading from a teleprompter.
Oh my God, Stockard Channing is... I reckon they filmed all her scenes on one afternoon. They've gone, can we get you for half a day? She's like, maybe.
We'll see.
Can you play younger? Have you seen Grease?
Yeah.
Because she just plays herself 20 years younger.
Yeah.
And all it is she doesn't have any grey in her hair.
Yeah. She was actually the little girl. Very convincing. Yes.
So... she's trying on the dresses with her bestie, who has to go and see her patient who has a Spider-Man outfit on.
Yes.
Which I think we're meant to think makes her a pediatrician, or she could be my doctor, for instance. Yeah. Like, I don't really... I think, like, I don't... It's not nailing it down. Yeah. Like, the Spider-Man outfit, I'm like... That could be anyone. Like, that could be any cosplay
actually,
weirdo.
Peter Parker.
Yeah. Then the guy from the traffic, who's the imaginary friend come to life, comes to say hi and remind her of the times that they had together.
Yes, the times.
The times. They were 20 years ago. You were 10 and you had fun. Well, not quite 10.
No. 9 3/4.
9 3/4. She behaves like he's crazy, but she had that face when everyone else was talking in the rest of the movie. Yeah. So maybe that's just Alyssa.
She doesn't know where she is.
She's just like, I think I don't like anyone in this film, so I'll just have this face on the whole time.
Yeah.
But especially I don't like this guy. Then she calls her bestie and says, I've seen that guy again. And they're at a completely abandoned market in New York City.
Yes.
So obviously Melissa Joan Hart's mother has been on the production design case. Subcontracted out to make a market that nobody goes to.
Yes, yeah.
And there's not much at. So she's like, oh, I think he's cute. And she compares him to Ted Bundy.
Yes.
She's like, wasn't he cute as well? And then she's like, oh my God, he's stalking me. And she tries to mace him with a Pez dispenser.
Yes.
There are all these moments in this film that are technically funny.
Yeah.
But they're delivered so badly.
Yeah.
That you're like, I can't see that that's a Pez dispenser. Like, until he says it.
Yes.
Like, if it had been I think the direction's a little bit poor.
Okay.
Like, if we'd seen close up her holding up a Pez...
Yeah,
I'm going to make you.
Funnier,
it would have been, what are you doing? And then he says, that's a Pez dispenser. It's like, that's funny.
Yes.
But instead it's just this weird long shot where she's holding what could ostensibly be mace.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Until he says, that's a Pez dispenser. I'm like, is it? What character is it? Is it
Daphne.
her from Charmed?
Oh, I love that. Yeah. It's her dispensing shade at Shannon Doherty.
Yeah, from her neck when you pull her head back. It's so weird. So he doesn't know why he's there. He's like, I don't know. I must be, I'm here for a reason. Like, imaginary friends don't just come back to you.
No, of course not.
Just for no good reason. So he's like, I'm here for a reason. And he knows about the time she called 911 for a dead goldfish. Which I'm like, that's funny.
Yes.
And then it kind of gets dumped, like everything else in this weird movie. It's so strange. At the waiting room for her friend, she meets another kid whose mum says he's paranoid and delusional. And she's like, yep, same thing my mum said. Mm-hmm. So it turns out her friend is a child psychologist.
Yes.
I've worked that out now. Alyssa explains it all. And then the psych says it's probably an actor looking for a part who found out her details on Facebook. And she's like, oh, of course. Why didn't I think that? Why did my first thought go to imaginary friend? Because he said imaginary friend. Mm-hmm. The boy from the waiting room has a rabbit for an imaginary friend.
Yes.
And then Milko turns up, the imaginary friend.
That might have been my favourite part.
Telling her who he is, and she slaps him. It's such a weird film.
Yeah.
So she takes him to work at the theatre, like you do, and he tries to get her to make up stories about her employees, who she doesn't really know. No. She doesn't really know their names. No. They're just there. She just pays their checks. They're pretending to paint a giant snowflake. Like, literally, like, brushes so far away from the snowflake. It's like... these extras have been paid less than anyone in the entire film because they're in like big foreground of the shot, and I don't think anyone told them that they're in the foreground of the shot because they're just like not
They are
painting.
stock extras as well. So
they might be stock footage. And I was like, is this meant to be a metaphor that they're fake painting? Is this
let's
no?
say yes.
It's
No?
nothing happens. He wants to know why she didn't follow her dreams of becoming a pastry chef. Or he just starts listing things that kids want to be as or a fireman, all of that kind of stuff. And instead is managing her mother's theatre. And she's like, well, I grew up. So Milko goes to find another Milko. I should explain for anyone who is not familiar with Australian vernacular.
Yes.
Milko was the name of Sally's imaginary friend on Home and Away when Kate Ritchie was like 9. And then when she was like about 30 and still on the show, they brought him back as a real person.
Yeah. Pippa was there, maybe sometimes two Pippas.
So it's Milko. He goes to find another Milko.
Yes.
Like a black teenager who's playing basketball and we can't see. And then we can, and then we can't. Depending on the camera angle, we can't see him. And there's a hilarious moment where he high fives and bumps him and just on his own. It's very weird.
That kid was pretty good as well.
Yeah, he was great. Yeah. So he's like, well, you need to find out by her birthday on December 24th.
It's important.
Because, you'll be sent back. That's obviously what's going to happen. There's no explanation of how this imaginary friends thing works. It's all a bit sort of up in the air.
We need to know more about Alyssa's shower.
We need to know about the shower. Is it ever going to be fixed?
Yeah.
So, December 24th, when I was like, oh, God, her birthday's on December 24th. Also, that's the day she's getting married. That's a bad idea. And also, it's Christmas Eve. And people always say because my partner's birthday is Christmas Eve.
Yes.
And people are always like, oh, my God, it must be so bad having a Christmas Eve birthday. And, he's Chinese. He had no idea. Until he was an adult and moved here. And it's like, oh... Is this a thing? My birthday's a thing for other people.
Yes,
oh, well, whatever. Other than decorations, I've realised...
I'm actually wondering as well, because Alyssa's is the week before Christmas, and she has said at some point that when she was little, her parents told her all of the lights were for her.
Oh, my God.
Which is very sweet. So I'm like, I wonder if this is what drew her to this moment. I have a birthday around Christmas too.
I wonder if that was even in the book.
Oh, yeah. Maybe not.
Or if they've gone, Alyssa, we want a Christmas movie from you. And she's gone, I'll make this into a Christmas movie. And has forgotten until this point that this was a Christmas movie.
Oh, Christmas?
Because when they say December 24th, I'm like, oh, that's right. This is a Christmas movie.
Yes.
I feel like this is 2 in a row now. We've gone,
is it a Christmas movie? Yes. Yeah, which is actually a bit of an ice break from it being shoved down our
my
throats,
God, yeah.
so.
There's a lot of why don't you have the spirit? Have the fucking spirit, bitch! Get this fucking spirit into you!
That's the cheerleader movie Christmas version.
That's Melissa Joan Hart holding someone hostage until they believe in Santa.
I miss crazy Melissa Joan Hart movie.
Oh my God, the wigs. And then they burn it.
I was doing work on the computer, and the Melissa and Joey is on Disney Plus.
Oh my God.
And so that was on, and they are spicing things up, and she wore a wig. And I had too many things happening that I couldn't send it to you, but I was like, she loves a wig.
She loves a wig.
Yeah.
She loves a wig. It's Christmassy. It's a wedding movie. It's trying to have its Lifetime wedding movie and Christmas movie cakes and eat it too. Yeah. It's going to be real full after this. Yeah. So Alyssa tells her manicurist her problems. Then she's at dinner with douchey McWanker and Milko turns up and sits down. Alyssa gives him the surname Friend, which is a fun moment. And then he knows that she's allergic to mushrooms and douchey doesn't.
Yes.
He has NFI because douche. So that she gets a spag bowl and then he gets a spag bowl. And there's
pasta at this time?
I know. Carbs at night? What am I? What in this economy? And then there's a reference to them wrestling in bed, which is misconstrued, but it's meant to be.
I would be okay with the 2 guys wrestling in bed if that's an option.
If that had to happen. If that had to happen.
Yeah.
We had to see it. Then Milko asks the fiancé what he likes about her, and he says she's organised. Which he challenges.
Do you know what is really sad? I think this is quite common.
Yeah.
I have spoken with people and, when they've maybe reached the end of a relationship, and I'm like, oh, well, what did you have together or what did you see? And it was things like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's really fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they were nice enough to me.
They were nicer to me than the last one.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
bare
should
minimum.
probably find more people who
Yeah.
are nice to you
Yeah.
than that last one, because
Yeah.
I did not like them. So Milko challenges that and goes, well, that's not a reason to love someone. And then there's another joke about them sleeping together because she doesn't like to sleep alone. And she's like, on the mat. At Kinder.
Put it there.
And we had milk.
We'll go.
And then some fans want Dr. Handsome's autograph. I even left out the joke that he made about the name of the show in Hong Kong was Dr. Good Looking Man.
Oh, I didn't know.
Then they get the exact same cab with the exact same ad on the roof, and leave Milko alone with his no money, having just eaten for the first time. Can't wait till he has to shit for the first time.
Oh, yes.
But you know what? That doesn't happen in this movie.
No.
And I'm like, what? He's never eaten before. When are we going to see it?
Yes.
No, he doesn't poop. I don't know where the
would've made
food
it
goes.
fun.
Yeah, it would have been a funny scene. It would have been like, oh, poo's coming out of me.
That's the sequel. Yeah. That's Mondays at Tiffany's.
Mondays at
Monday
Tiffany's.
morning.
What is that man doing on the rug? Alyssa and Dr. Douchebag have a boring conversation in a cab. Then there's an ad break, some stock footage in New York at Christmas to remind us that it's Christmas. And then the same cab arrives, and the advertisement on top of the cab is for Douchey Douche's play.
Yes.
Right. He has such a forgettable name and boring face. I didn't realise. Then imaginary Michael's waiting for Jane, Alyssa Milano's character. When she arrives home, he's excited that she's so close to the park.
Yeah.
And she tells him she doesn't live with Douchey Douche because of waking up or something.
Because they don't like each other very much.
He doesn't want to be woken in the morning,
Yeah.
and she has to get up early.
She exists.
And
And that annoys him.
yes. And then he goes to sleep on the bench, Lucille Ball style.
Yes.
So she lets him stay the night on the couch, and then she mentions the busted shower. That and Douchey won't even fix it. So we know what's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he freaks her out by sleeping on her bed like a dog.
Honestly, when that happened, I was like, I wouldn't mind.
I'd be more than
I'd be
happy for
okay
that.
with
And
this.
she's obviously more than happy for that, but she's pretending.
Yeah.
She's making out like she's freaked out. He invites her old neighbours in, and the old man is playing a clarinet. And they've got some relationship to each other, but then we never see them again. They're just old people that she's nice to, and now he's nice to as well. He's even nicer to them than she is, because he says they can come in and hang out.
Yeah, she wouldn't allow that.
She wouldn't allow that. Well, because she's probably worried about them going up the stairs. She lives up the stairs.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, he's going to push them down later. At work, she bumps into Stockard Channing again, who still happens to be her mother. She
hasn't changed since the last scene.
And asks about imaginary Michael. And then there's a chat about the dad who cheated. So now we know why Mum is so cynical about love. Old mate imaginary cleans the house. It's hot frosty all over again.
Yes.
Nobody's clearly ever cleaned her house before, because this is the most emotional I think Alyssa Milano gets in this show. It's like, oh, what? This house is clean.
I think he did also put up wallpaper or something.
He
Was there
wallpapered. I know. He put up the Christmas tree. He makes her
Yes.
mac and cheese.
Yeah.
That shit was her favourite food. Then he digs up their book from childhood and tells her to go and use the shower that he's fixed. But she thinks he's talking about having
It's like,
sexy
take
time.
your clothes off and get in the shower. I was like,
It's like, all of the comedy in this is so badly handled.
Yeah.
Like, I'm blaming the direction, because Alyssa's flawless,
Obviously.
as we know.
Yeah.
It could be like this actor that playing it.
he's pretty fun. Like,
He
there is
fun.
a funness.
He's
so,
having fun with
yeah.
the character, so I'm going to blame the direction.
Yeah.
Like, because these are funny bits.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
this could be a hilarious bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's overplaying it. Because she's like, what? Sexy time. So then douche play is on, and it's a suitably douchey play. It's just
Yes.
him talking about acting.
Yeah.
Ugh. Michael says hi to Stockard Channing and says she used to call him the delusion. Hilarious joke. A very funny joke, which is ruined by the fact that they're whispering
Yeah.
because the play is on, and we can also hear the play happening. I'm like, you buried this joke now
Yeah.
in this. So he hugs Mum,
Yes.
and she has the same look on her face that Alyssa has with everyone. which is fun. And you're like, oh, they've obviously workshopped the fact that they have the same look on their face when they can't stand people. Or they just don't like people.
Yeah. A little from column A, a little from column B.
Alyssa is dressed as Audrey Hepburn in Breakfast at Tiffany's for no discernible reason, other than she probably optioned this book based on the title alone, thinking she was going to get to do that, and then she read the script and realised that didn't happen. So being the producer, she went, fuck it, I'm fucking Audrey.
Yes, yeah.
Fuck Jennifer Love Hewitt. No imaginary Michael. Fuck it. Like, that is the only reason I can think that she's dressed as Audrey Hepburn in this scene. Yeah. There's no other...
No other reference.
She's gone Sunday at Tiffany's. Amazing. Thinking it's Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yes. Yeah. Well, she just thought it was the dessert.
Yeah.
I'm
going to have a Sunday.
Now.
Yeah. Oh, poor thing.
That's also why the kids had Sundays, because Alyssa demanded.
Yes.
That needs to be a Sunday in this movie.
Then Stockard says something to her that makes no longer imaginary Michael say that her boyfriend and her mum are a little bit fucked.
Yeah. Because he says something, he almost kind of semi-apologizes to Stockard, saying, oh, you know, you were just doing your best or something, and then later is like, no, she's exactly the same as she always was.
She has not changed at all. So he brings her coffee in the morning on her day off when she's in bed, and she has to hide her boobs with a really big pillow. Like, such a big... The pillow is bigger than her whole body. Yeah. And I'm like, your boobs are not that big, love. Calm down. A hand would have done it. Just an arm. Then they go and do wedding things. They choose flowers. The florist cracks onto him, and she thinks he says he's bisexual. Then they play cake and choose one of those. And then he says he knows the dress for her. So they go to the theatre where they saw their first play together. It's the dress from the poster that Mum fixed, and she looks great in it, and they kiss. Yeah. Then she tries to talk him out of it being a good kiss, which obviously it was.
Yeah. Because they have actually been in a few things together, so I think it probably was a very good kiss.
Yeah. So she goes to see her best mate, the child psychologist, and the imaginaries have a chat in the waiting room.
I keep picturing Bonnie something. What was that?
Bonnie Hunt?
Yes, as that character.
Yes.
That's who I keep seeing.
Yeah, she would be much better.
Yeah. And they're very similar. There was like a similar
kind
vibe.
of similar energy. Yeah. So the imaginary, like him talking to the giant rabbit is hilarious.
Yes. That's my favourite part. When you said Milko before, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, the bunny shows up.
No, the actual bunny, and he's talking to her. The psychiatrist says, well, your eyes light up when you talk about the imaginary friend who kissed you. So they go to a bar. He dances to MC Hammer, but not the lyric. He does all the singing.
Yes.
It's very strange. Yeah. And she's embarrassed, but loves it, and they hug. Then they're in their separate beds, thinking about each other and wanting to bone, but they just lean on the doorknob really hard from both sides. Then they have green screen adventures in Central Park.
They do. This was the most green screen.
Like, so much moment. That you can see green in their hair. Like, actual green. It's so bad. And then she goes back to making up stories about the people they see when they're back in Toronto in the not Central Park bit. And it's like a shit version of Christine Lardy in space, but it's fun.
Yeah. That's true.
I was like, oh, yeah, we do this on this podcast. That's fun.
Oh, no. Which one of us is imaginary?
Christine Lardy. Yeah. There's space Christine Lardy. Real Christine Lardy is Christine Lardy, but Christine Lardy in space. Totes a match. And the many Alyssa Milanos. Then they have a pillow fight, and Douchey comes home and finds them wrestling. Douchey yells. He's mean about the old people, which is the Lifetime movie version of kicking a puppy.
Mean about the old people?
Don't be mean about the... He's like, oh, you keep doing things for those old people. And it's like, yeah, they're old. You do nice things for them. That's what happens. If you're mean about that, you're no longer for this world. No. So he storms out. Alyssa says she has to marry him because she's a grown-up. And you aren't imaginary, man. And he talks to the imaginary kid from the basketball court from early, and there's some talk of him disappearing forever. Yeah,
he doesn't get to that elevator.
Get his business done. Then he gets a job.
Yeah.
For some reason. Like, he goes to the place, the guy says, oh, the the cook is really bad, but can you be a dishwasher? I'm like, why do we care that the cook's bad? Anyway, Douchey says, like, I'm glad you got rid of that guy. He was using you. And he's not, because she's organising his fucking diary. And then she's like, I want to write again. And he tries to make her feel shit about it because he's famous. Well, you're just jealous of me because I do all these things and I've got a book coming out. And then he talks over her when she's talking about her dream.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, well, my dream is... Oh, you know what my dream is? When I was a kid, I wanted to grow up to be the president of the Screen Actors Guild. Which is a genuinely funny joke and also gets swallowed. Yeah. Like, it's not... Like, she jumps on his punchline in that instance. I'm like, oh, she couldn't let him have that one. And she literally sneezes at the joke. Like, she goes, achoo. Because that's the next scene. And he's like, oh, I can't be around with you because, like, you know... I don't want to catch it. No. And she's like, but what if I got sick, would you look after me? And he's like, what, have both of us be sick? Yeah, no.
It'd be awful.
And then you're like, oh, yeah, he's gone. He's dead. Like, the first nail in the coffin was being mean to the old people. Not looking after her when she's sick is that's the worst thing ever.
Didn't fix the shower.
Yeah, didn't fix the shower. Why is she with him? So then the imaginary friend gets drunk. Like the real life Nutcracker. There are so many. Yes. All the people coming to life are all doing the same things. Yeah. There's no rat people though, sadly. Instead, he rings Alyssa. She listens to the message a few times. And tries to make mac and cheese for Douchey, who's furious about the carbs at this hour. Yes. And she wants to build a snowman, and he says no. And then she can't find a present at the shops for Douchey LaRue.
Bonnie Hunt is back.
So she's looking for a present for Douchey. But she finds a scarf that the imaginary man would love. Yeah. And she's shopping with her bestie, the psychiatrist. Is like, find him a present. Can't find one for the other. What does that say? Yeah. What does that say, Alyssa? And she's like, no. So she goes to his cafe to give him the present. And he's the chef now. Yes. Which is why we had to hear that the chef was bad. Yes. Because he got fired really quickly and this guy took over.
This is still more convincing than Barry Watson doing this with nuts.
Oh, yeah. Like cracking nuts for ages in the shop with his fist. Fisting nuts. Fist cracking nuts.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah. I came up with the term fist roasted this week and I really wish I hadn't. You thought about it for too long.
It is Christmas, after all.
Oh, we have to watch that video again.
I wonder if we can find it.
The human centipede.
What's for Christmas? A fist roast.
Yeah, fist roast. Oh my God. So she goes to the cafe. All the menu items are Jane's this and Jane's that. Yes. Jane, that's her character name. It's all named after her. It's all mac and cheese and things that kids love. Tater tots, all that kind of stuff. He loves the scarf. They chat. And then they try to leave each other. And then they kiss. And then they have non-imaginary sex. Yes. And it's hot. Like it's
actually
like,
have a sex scene. I was like,
this is why you've got this director.
Yeah,
can't direct a comedy scene, but Jesus, can he direct a sex scene that's safe for Lifetime?
Yes,
like it's a lot.
Yeah,
amazing. Yeah. And Douchey's in California. They established that, so we know he's not going to walk in.
Yes,
and he's hanging around with
penetrate.
Yeah, he's hanging around with what do you call them? Groupies and things.
Yes.
People getting him to sign stuff. So in the afterglow, she blames him for her childhood trauma and abandonment issues. Yeah. And when she wakes up, he's gone! Abandoned again! PTSD! I would love it if that was the ending. Yes. It would be so... If the movie just stopped there, I'd be like, amazing. Yeah. Like, this is like Melissa Joan Hart catching on fire in a box. Did not see that coming. Roll credits. Amazing.
Yeah. This actually, is funnily, when we get there, I do have an alternate ending.
Oh, excellent. So she finds him outside. They need to talk. So they go to the green screen park again. He has to go back. And she gets furious at him. I never want to see you again.
Yes.
The PTSD abandonment is strong now.
Yeah.
Then some old guy tells him, some old guy we've never seen before and has no purpose in the film, says, if you've got a broken heart, that means you're human.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my God, maybe
This was my Syrupy moment. It was old mate rocking up. And for one line.
Having a syrupy attack.
Yeah.
Then it's the wedding. Stocko gets to have some camp moments flogging her theatre to just anyone that walks up. It's so stupid. Bestie gives her the, are you sure?
Yeah.
Stocko Channing says, the paparazzi are here. And Alyssa gets all sad because she doesn't want that.
No.
Then Imaginary goes into Tiffany's and goes around the door 3 times on his own, just for old time's sake.
Yeah.
The bridesmaid tries to talk her out of it again. Not bridesmaid's duty, but good on you for being a good friend instead of a bridesmaid.
And now I'm going to walk down the aisle.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this? Leaves.
And then Alyssa walks down the aisle anyway. And then as she's wandering down, she reminds Douchey that she doesn't like to ski. And that they're going on a skiing holiday for the honeymoon. And he's like, you never told me that. She's like, I totally did.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't know her favourite colour or her favourite flower. And he says he forgives her for the Michael thing.
Yeah. Because, what does he say? None of us were innocent or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah. So she gets to the end and says she can't marry him.
And like, what's interesting as well is like in his head, it seems to be like, if she was really rich or something, you could understand that he's like, it's just for show. Like, I got the good girl with the money. But I'm like, she's not got a lot to offer in terms of, like to him.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I don't really know what he gets out of it. Yes, he gets a pretty wife.
Yeah, but she's organised, remember? He would not turn up to his auditions if it wasn't for
That's
her.
true. So he gets a manager.
Yeah.
Right, okay, that makes sense.
He gets a free manager. You probably get one of those anyway. So when she says she can't marry him, Mum's like, it'll ruin your birthday forever. Yeah. And she's like, oh, it's my birthday. It's only 15 minutes until I turn 30. I'll be a spinster. And that doesn't worry her, so she runs off. And she runs through cabs in her wedding dress to Tiffany's, which is kind of camp.
Yes.
And it would be an amazing scene if directed better than really close up in between 2 cars on a Toronto street.
Between, one car and Jodie Foster.
He's at Tiffany's. He spots the ring that Alyssa wanted that she didn't get, that I thought she did get. The big yellow one. And then he heads to the lift. But Alyssa's in her meringue dress and she arrives to say, you're my soulmate. They're in love. He gets in the lift. She walks outside and sees someone that looks like him across the road. And I thought, oh my God, we're getting the weird nutcracker, almost the same guy, but not the same guy moment. I was like, what is happening? This is weird.
Devastating.
But this guy's got a girlfriend. And then Michael turns up. He's alive. He's not gone up to whatever is upstairs at Tiffany's.
No.
The
office.
The office, the head office. I'm just going to go upstairs and do some paperwork.
J-Lo's up there, prepping her film.
Oh, no.
That's why he came back down.
Yes. But yeah, they make up a story about the couple across the street, like old times. It's really cute. And then it turns out he bought her the yellow diamond. And that's the end. And that's
purchase or stole.
But we don't know how it happened because he's got heaps of money now because of his very poor menu item choices.
Yes, you're right. The mac and cheese money.
The mac and cheese money. He's got all that mac and cheese cash. And that's the end. And they obviously live happily ever after until she stops believing in him one night.
And then he's gone.
And she just has to flick herself off for the rest of her life.
It's all right.
Or he was imaginary this whole time and she's really deluded.
Yeah. Well, because my thinking was my alternate ending.
Yes.
Because it's a cute ending anyway.
Yeah, it is.
But I did think, wouldn't it be interesting if when he gets in the elevator and she's standing there saying, you can't leave me, if she takes control and gets in the fucking elevator too and the doors close, the end.
I thought that was what was going to happen.
Right?
Like,
because
I thought she was going to become imaginary.
The movie has not shown us that she's got much...
Yeah, she's got nothing.
Terms of, her husband's not very nice to her, mum's not very nice to her, she doesn't want to do this theatre stuff.
Yeah.
What if she joins him?
Yeah.
So,
but I think the implication is now that they're together, she'll go off and become a writer, which is what she always wanted.
Yeah.
Even though writers don't make any money. But because this is a James Patterson book and he's actually loaded,
Yes.
then in that world you
make
make
money.
craps loads of money by getting other people to write books under your name.
Have you finished The Comeback?
No, I'm only in season 2, and it's hectic.
There's just one character that goes into TV writing to become rich.
God.
And they're like, really? Now? Like,
Now?
in today's landscape?
That is not the day to do that. No. So, Syrupy Tubs, how did you go?
You know what? I went back and forth, but actually going through it again with you has made it sweeter again. Because I think watching it the first time, I thought, oh, this is really cute. And I probably watched it once or twice back then.
Yes.
Watching it now, though, you watch it with a more cynical eye. And even those moments of Alyssa being a bit prickly at the beginning, I was like, oh, is she not showing up? And then realizing, it's
a character piece. Especially because she and Stockard Channing have the exact same face.
Yeah.
When people are being nice to her. It's like, I don't want that. And obviously this is... And I've noticed that a lot of actors do this where they're telling their own story. It may not be in the words, but they've done some work on the characters, and so they're playing that story. I saw a thing with Krista Miller and Ted Danson the other day talking about how on Shrinking, she's like, everyone's word perfect at the rehearsal. Everyone's off page. Yeah. Everyone's off script. Like, everyone knows everything. And occasionally... Krista Miller's husband, who's the showrunner.
Oh, yeah, from Scrubs, mate.
Yeah. So he'll come over and
Bill
whisper something. Yeah, Bill Lawrence. Yeah. So, he'll whisper something in someone's ear, and so that gives them a different line. And Ted Danson, like, does it change the whole scene, or does everyone still have to play their lines the way they've always played them? And she's like, everyone keeps playing the lines the way that they've rehearsed them, but it changes. Like, people will be laughing while saying their lines, or it'll give it a bit more energy. Sure, but it doesn't. Like, it's not a line that will affect the momentum of the scene. It'll just cause someone to laugh because, like she said, he likes it when people laugh in a scene. Like, people laugh in real life, so why wouldn't they laugh in a TV show? So it's one of those kind of things where everyone knows what they're playing because they've got the script, and some of this script is quite bad and ordinary, but the fact that they're playing those characters and you're like, oh, they are, is this Stockard giving Alyssa, it's like, hey, why don't we have a little time together to get on the same page, because I'm doing whole scenes without you and you're a child. And you need to have patterned me somehow to prove that I've raised you, and you have the same cynicism as I do to any kind of affection, and this guy cracks you open. And I'm like, oh, that's really interesting. Like,
it's funny that you say it, because everyone also highlights on Charmed the mum. And Alyssa are very similar. Yeah. And I wonder if there is something there that maybe that's something she does when it's like, I'm playing your child. We need to... And that could have even come from Tony Danza.
Yeah, like when she was a kid, she was all puffed up, and she was, I'm the kid, I'm the Italian Bronx, and that was, So I think that's like a thing when she's got a decent mum.
Yes,
in a show, it's like,
play to it.
Yeah,
interesting. I was thinking recently that it was Michael Patrick King was talking about characters being funny.
Yes,
as in not we're watching it and it's funny, but the actual character is funny. And that's another thing. The first person that came into my head was Phoebe on Charmed. Yeah, where the character's funny, she makes them laugh. Yeah. Whereas the others are funny because of what's happening to them. Yeah, and we're watching it, and it's like, no, she's making jokes in the show. Yeah, and that's enjoyable. To watch characters that make other people laugh. Yeah. And it's not just because they're reacting to, isn't this a surreal moment?
Also, it really, it highlights how great those other two girls are as actors if they all hated each other. Yeah. And they're sitting around like, you're so hilarious.
Well, ironically, Shannon and Alyssa had the best chemistry.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot in these kind of scenarios where it's like people didn't get on, but it's not a sexual chemistry, but it's similar. It's a spark, and it's like there's something you're working out here.
It's like I was devastated, like 20 years later when I found out that Kate Mulgrew and Jerry Ryan on Star Trek Voyager hated each other because they had this beautiful kind of mentor-mentee relationship. It was really, there was something kind of maternal about the way it was on screen, and yeah, to find out that it's, you know, none of that was happening in reality was like, wow.
Well, even Xena and Callisto, I know that Lucy Lawless has said that she and the actor who played Callisto just didn't find a way to get on. It's not that they didn't get on at all, but they just didn't click, and yet on screen it almost is sexual.
Yeah.
And I'm like, obviously you didn't need to. Like, you know, sometimes it's somewhere else. That chemistry's somewhere else. Yeah.
But I reckon there was something going on between Stockard Channing and Alyssa Milano where they've gone, let's mirror each other. Let's you know, let's have this kind of dispassionate cynicism towards you know, romantic love be. Yes. It's something that bleeds into all of your relationships, essentially. Yeah. Like, even people being nice to you in a shop. Yeah. It's like, I don't know about this. Why are you talking to me?
But as far as... I feel like this is a fairly solid 3.5 tubber. Mm-hmm. It's not the most syrupy, but there was definitely some syrup.
There was some syrup. As you say, the old man was
absolutely
syrupy.
The green screen.
The entire... you know, imaginary friend come to life is syrup as an entire syrupy tub in and of itself.
The script had, like you said, fun moments. Not all were cashed in. You know, there was a few moments that, which is why it's not getting to a 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But as far as this kind of movie, it had a little bit more going for it than I think some others. There was a little bit more maturity to it.
Like there were so many more funny moments like that just were not.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to grow up to become president of the Screen Actors Guild.
Yeah.
So funny.
Almost every line he gave made me laugh, because I was like, it's every trope of this kind of person put into one character.
Yeah. And I mean, and he's like, that's a thing. He's like an Instagram influencer now.
Oh,
It's like, oh my God, don't have carbs. You'll explode.
Yeah. And he is so the opposite on Charmed as well. He's this very warm... he's like a police officer who's just very normal. And he's the one that, and like the only character that ends up with a human is that character.
Yeah.
And he's kind of adorable. He was adopted, and he becomes a policeman who helps other, young kids and blah, blah, blah. So it's very sweet. And then to see him just play an absolute douchebag, I was like, this is kind of fun. I'm here for it.
But yeah, I think Alyssa was great, and also great sex scene. Which is not very syrupy, which is weird.
Yes.
Like it was intimate, and it was exciting.
I was going to say, there's an intimacy to it, because this is meant to be romantic.
Yes.
And it's very rare that you get a romantic sex scene that either doesn't go too far into sex or too far into syrup. Yeah. And so I was like, okay, this feels... And I wasn't
And she wore her clothes throughout.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wasn't... And even that didn't really bother me that much. Like, sometimes you're like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. But it was kind of alright.
Yeah. But so I reckon I'm just the 3 syrupy tubs.
That's okay.
But I don't think
Mariah
it quite
would have
goes.
delivered Alyssa a few tubs privately, because she's a poster on a
she's
wall.
a poster
So
on a
she'd
wall.
know, I'm going to butter this one up.
I mean, if Mariah was in this with a key light on her eyes, I mean, that would have been
She
amazing.
played the diamond.
She played the diamond. Oh my God, have you seen that Cher ad with the diamonds and the... oh my God, it's a new ad for some hair care product.
Of course.
And it's got fake diamonds in it.
But what's more important is, what was she wearing? What was the outfit?
Oh no, it's about the wig, because the wig is amazing.
Okay.
And this is a hair care product. I'm like, her hair's not real. She should not be advertising hair care products.
But what is real about Cher? You know?
Realistically.
Oh, wow.
It's so strange. That means we are still in syrupy Christmas in July.
Yes.
We've got another syrupy Tubcast to come for you this month.
We've got a couple in contention, so I don't actually have the exact one
that
we'll be doing.
It's a secret. It's
a secret,
July,
It's Christmas in July.
Christmas in July.
Syrupy
like
Tub
you
in
get
July.
it, like it's a Secret Santa.
Yes.
It's wrapped.
Yeah.
You'll find out when we unwrap it. All right, bye, Syrupy.
Bye. Syrupy Tubcast, oh my lord, it's a Syrupy Tubcast all aboard. We hope you had a real nice time, because a Syrupy Tub roll sure is fine.